Oh, hello, oh, I'm over here. Oh my god. There we are. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that small delay. Oi. Uh-oh. Oh, Venti. Oh god. There we go. My camera fell down. What? Oh god. Oh god. Hold on. Redo. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. Hi, Pippa. How are you today? How you feeling? How's school, kid? But yeah, so today, obviously we're playing Genshin again. It's been exactly 1 month since the last Genshin Impact stream, guys. I think I'm over the slump for the most part. Pretty bad. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I would like to say I'm hopefully over the slump. Oh, what the hell is this? Mysterious fish, a booming adventure. I don't care about that. What we're going to do today, you guys, is we are going to speed run the Archon quest. So, I'm gonna say this up front. No spoilers, I have somehow gone the entire month and a half since this update has dropped, maybe 2 months, and I haven't gotten spoiled somehow, which is insane considering how terrible the Genshin fandom is at keeping anything secret. So, that's the main goal of today. Actually, first I'm gonna cook something. We're low on chickies. We're low on chickie tendies and all of that good stuff. Very good. The chilled bus driver is switching buses, and I still haven't had a lot for lunch. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry. Oh, that sucks. My chill bus driver just hated everyone else at the bus, but they liked me because I was the only one who wasn't gonna give them a panic attack every single day. Oh, can I not cook here? Where the fuck can I cook? I do not like how spread out Fontaine's shit is. Like, I understand why they did it, but it's kind of bullshit. Oh, hello? What was that? Oh, that was weird. I got like a... Alright, I guess we're going to a different country. Yo, we're going to a different country to cook a meal. Everyone hang tight. Everyone hang tight. We'll just drop by Mondstadt real quick. God. But yeah, it's been a while, you guys. I was very burnt out from this game for a very long time. But that's what happens when you play a game, like, every day. Now, I'm moving myself back here. Whoops. I don't know why it moved me there. That's what happens when you play a game, like, every single day for 3 years straight. Like, you're bound to get tired. Auto cook. Definitely need to make more butter. We'll make 20. Mondstadt, so true. Mondstadt, always keeping us humble. No matter how much things change, Mondstadt is always peak. God. But yeah, it's been a while. It's nice to be back. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna play it daily again, because we played it daily, guys, for literally a year, almost, straight. Well, no, we played it for, like... We got to 200. This is 212, technically. Actually, let's do the Mon... I think I have nothing but Mondstadt commissions today, so we'll do that first and we'll talk. But we've played this game for, like, 2/3 of a year straight, basically. We're at, like, 150 off. Because I had to take this month off, and I, of course, skipped a odd day or two. But, you know, streaming a game every single day for almost a full entire year, a little exhausting. Yeah, it takes... Yeah. Ooh, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa. I tried to go like, yeah, maybe, then I literally, whoa. I was like, okay, go off, voice crack. You did great. Why did that Eye of the Storm sound like a jet plane as it died? It was so delayed. Like, what the hell is that? Yeah. Oh my god, but yeah. I am excited for Rawdsley, or Ridsley, however the hell you pronounce it. I'm excited to finally meet him, because I think we're finally meeting him today. Maybe. I don't really know. So exciting to meet that. I think I'm gonna pull for him, just because, like... Though then again, I already have a cryo DPS, fucking obviously. But like, I don't know, you know.
Way behind schedule.
We're just gonna see where everything takes us. I just know I don't want to pull for a Nuvolet, because I have so many Hydro characters. I'm a little hydroed out. I just don't need anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I am filled to the nines with Hydro. But I literally only have, like, 2 fully built cryo characters. So we're definitely, like, between the two, Ridsley is who I'll pull for. I mean, I know I also want to pull for Focalor / Farina, but that's not till, like, next update, so, like, we can wait a little. But still. I'm much more interested in Prison Father than I am Judge Father, if that makes sense. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, everyone's dead, as God intended. And by God, I do mean me. Ooh, does that mean I'm God in this fanfiction? Thank God. I mean, thank me. Who did that? Who did that? You're right. That's what I get for my hubris. My hubris undone. Untethered. Oh, now I have to help this drunk bastard find his key. God damn it. Alright, fine. Impregnable defense. Oh, Dragon Spine. Ugh. But yeah. I don't even know what the summer event was. I feel like I missed it completely. Because I haven't seen the last 2, like, Genshin streams. Big Genshin streams. I don't think I've seen them. At least it feels like I haven't. I haven't seen a single clip from the one that happened like a week or 2 ago. Guess what? After 2-3 years of playing, I finally reached level 8. Oh, the Frostbearing Tree! That's good. Congratulations, Pippa. I'm so proud of you, my dear. So proud. Albedo's proud too. Or whatever husband your baby ass is obsessing over lately.
Really? Hello? Ganyu?
I know you're a goat, but that doesn't mean you have to jump over. Ganyu!
We're way behind schedule.
Ganyu, you're drunk. Go home. You're drunk. Go back to Liyue. Did you? Leave me the fuck alone. Thank you. My baby boy Albedo there for me always. Wow, so true. Hashtag so real. So iconic, even. If I remember, it's right here. It's in the soup. Found it. Beautiful.
Next on the agenda.
I'm like, I think it's near the soup. Welcome to soup and all that. Important information. I'm not studying abroad. I've gotten like 20 emails today about like studying abroad. I'm like, I'm not, like, guys, I'm graduating. Why the hell would I study abroad? Like, why would I go to a random ass country I would never go to, even under good circumstances? Like, no, fuck off. Like, you think you can buy? Yes. Probably. Yeah. Oh my god. I'll tell the story a little later, but like I had a really funny encounter with a professor when I just shot her down about how I did not want to go on an international trip. I was like, yeah, I ain't going. I ain't going to jail. I'm not going to an international trip. Goodbye.
Think you can buy me?
If your voice is like that, yes. When I say that with my voice. Oh my god, wait, my teacup is stuck to my tea cozy. What the fuck? No. I need to ask. Such a strange sentence to say. I need to ask my mom if I can wash these tea cozies. I think I spilled coffee on them or something, so they're really sticky for some reason. It's such a funny sentence to say.
Brace yourself.
Brace yourselves.
Born of ice and frost.
Wine of ice and frost. Your teacup is stuck to your what? Wait, I've actually never... Tea cozy! It's like a... Just look up tea cozy. It's like a... It's like just those things that like old people use to put teacups on because like a lot of desks back then were super fragile. So they would like destroy, hot teacups would like destroy furniture. So that's what it's for. My mom just had some for some reason. It's like... It's like cutesy old white people shit, basically. It's cutesy old white people shit. That's the only way I can describe it. There it is. Boo, boo, boo.
Let's try.
Boo.
Thank you for
There we go. W England! Oh, for once, England did something correct. Wow. Making tea cozies. Who would have thought? There we go. Perfect, perfect. Oh. Alright. And then let's do some spending. I have no clue what Rodsley wants. Rodsley? I just assume he wants the new set. I just assume. Excuse me. Ooh. That was a spicy burp. I apologize. Except I don't. Like, let's not even lie.
This realm. This is certainly a realm, yes. I agree.
If you ever have.
The realm is realming, yes. She's serving realm.
Okay. Tubby, you actually good though? Tubby never good. Tubby is always Tubby, you know? She's the next Teletubby. Denouncement of sin. Me too, bud. Also denouncing sin right here. Tubby is chubby. How dare you? She is. I use this team for great effect if I'm out. I use this team for great effect if I remember correctly. Oh. Yay, level 3. Wow, can we get to 50 in 23 days? Let's find out. Who bets I can? I probably can't, no. Boop. And then boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. No, no. No, no. Make everything explode. Making everything explode is super fun. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Oh god, why are you dying already? Oh god, why are you dying already? Witness the power of boudoir. Pew. And then. Oh, nice. Wait, Mondstadt and Leeway doing an event together? Oh, is there an event? I haven't looked. Oh! There is an event! Oh shit, maybe we should start the event! Maybe we should start the event today instead. But I feel like I'm so behind on the main quest, we should do the main quest. Maybe if I stream Genshin again tomorrow, we'll do the new event. Because I still don't know. Okay, let's see. But yeah, the reason why we're playing today is because Amber left a comment and she's like, I miss Genshin! And here she is, not in the Genshin stream.
Humph. Humph. So sad. Humph.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wrong button. Oh well, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Bro, Amber at her what? I hate the little heart thing. I wish it would stop like censoring every bottom thing you say. Like, it's so annoying. I'm assuming you're saying friend. Oh, at her? Oh. Yeah. Alright, go. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh, we got 3. We got bullshit is what we got. Yeah, I don't even like know what his main stat is. I think it's HP. I'm assuming it's HP is what Ridsley's main stat is. I mean, I could look it up right now. I just don't feel like doing it. To be honest. Like, guys, when I tell you, I went completely cold turkey with this game. I'm not exaggerating. I have only logged in to collect rewards every few days, and outside of that, nothing. I know nothing. I have seen nothing. I know literally nothing. Like, and I kept it that way. I was like, I have no patience for this game right now, so like, I'm not playing it. Like, that's just how I kept it. You know, too lazy to look it up, yeah. Do you still play a lot, Pippa? Perfect. Don't know how we ended up all the way over here, but hey, they're dead. That's all that matters. Alright. Ooh. Oh. I love how I was so excited for like 2 seconds. I took a break when school started, but I found times where, okay, that's good. I'm happy for you. You go. Boy, that's good. That's good. Huh. There we go. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're feeling. We're feeling. The music does hit. I agree completely. The music. Oh. What would hit is if people didn't die. You know what slaps, kids? Not dying. That's what slaps. That's the bomb diggity. That's the bomb.com. One of these days, Alice. One of these days.
Here you are.
Oh, come on. Boop, 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 boop. Nice. Bomb diggity. Yes, sirree, Bob. Alright, last one. Then we'll go ahead and condense, and then we'll do whatever story quest we feel like doing for no. Woohoo! That has nice potential. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go condense a little bit. I think we can condense right here. Pippa, oh, you're online! Yay, cute. Alright. Oh, wow. Completely out of crystal flies, too. Beautiful. What? There we go. I was like, why? Can we just teleport to the opera? Pretty sure we can. Alright. Let's go. I'm still really disappointed about the Hydro Traveler, though. Like, she sucked. Like, she actually sucked. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't think I've seen a single guide for her. Like, may just be confirmation bias there, but I really don't think I've seen a single one. Which is kind of crazy. Excuse me, oh my god. I am burping. I had a heavy breakfast, but that was several hours ago, so I don't know why it's fighting me now.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, Twink.
I knew you two would come.
Yeah, it took like 2 months, but we're here. What Paimon said.
I can tell, judging by how early you've arrived.
Early,
But
yeah.
you're actually right on time. The audience
Pippa,
still hasn't
that is a
started
twink.
entering the venue yet, which means now
That is the
perfect chance
textbook
for us to give
definition
you
of a
the best
twink.
seats in the house. Wait
That is a
just
twink.
moment.
It is
I'll
a
fetch the
pretty
tickets.
boy. That is a small, thin adult man. That is a twink. Like, if you looked up twink in the dictionary, you would get Aether and
The
him.
Opera House has a
They're the
sign
same
station, so
level
you
of
always have to make
twink.
reservations. I've already reserved your seats, and here are your tickets.
It a twunk. Linda is not a twunk.
Proceed. Thanks,
This
lady.
man doesn't have muscle to save his life.
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep thanking me.
This man hasn't lifted anything, like, tougher than his wand before.
I'll be
Or
right
his
there.
hat, or his
Seems
bow.
There's an issue with the stage props over there. That's Cal, my assistant, calling me. I'll go lend him a hand.
Yeah, best go get busy. Goodbye, Twink. Go to the seats, Linnea. Oh, this way. Ooh. Music's good. Here, I'm gonna turn it up on my end, but hi, Scout. I'm sorry for judging your twink tastes. Do, 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 do. I wonder when I know we meet the Fatui in the next miss. Oh, there's Nuvalet.
These should be our seats. Come on, let's sit down.
Alright. So just to tell everyone, I have not experienced this at all. I have somehow remained blissfully unaware of everything that happens here. So I'm just letting you know that now. Oh god, she's like, what the fuck is this? So awkward. Also, ignore the high school kids doing band practice outside my room.
Traveler, maybe we should strike up a conversation with the person next to us. Since we're sitting together. and
Girl, isn't that usually your job?
Little. Of course you put this on Paimon.
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
High school kids,
I would be
truly.
perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Oh, hello. Hi, Dimitri Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Boy, you sure have good ears.
Wait.
Like she was keeping her voice
Wait, no,
down.
this isn't Dimitri Fire Emblem. Wait.
Paimon,
Isn't
sorry.
he?
Paimon,
I have to check it. Hold on. I have important things to do. Hold on.
Let's talk, but
Nevulite.
out.
Genshin. Nebulite. Who the fuck is Nebulite? No. Voice actors. Oh, Ray Chase. That's it. Who does Dimitri's VA play? He plays someone in this game. I completely forget who it is.
Oh, Paimon's got it.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linney would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Oh. You're a nice old man, you dragon man.
Then. Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second. Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon.
Paimon is Paimon.
We just.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat.
Oh, thank you, Mr.
And
Chase.
as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Oh, Monsieur Nervillette.
Nervillette? I thought it was Nuvilette. Nervillette.
Mr. Linney.
Nerve. Like
I should say
nerd.
it's in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Wait. Nervillette?
Hmm? I saw you all chatting just now. Allow me to introduce you
Uh-huh.
to Fontaine's Chief Justice.
Yeah.
That seat is always reserved for him. It wouldn't be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Instead of the god of justice. Sounds right.
Sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
No,
You
thanks
should
to
have, girl. Look
Being
at
Chief
him.
Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to, there's someone sitting up there in the VIP seats that has been striking a pose for quite a while now.
She's such
I
a
believe she's
brat.
trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
She's such a brat.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise, she may become flustered.
She's such a teenager. That's great. Just look at her. She's such a cutie.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and
She-
satisfied look on her face. Because she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
God, that's so fucking funny.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Yeah, an exasperated dad and his teenage daughter? Yeah,
I might finish
exactly.
my preparations and the
Click.
performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
Yay! The show's finally about to start!
Yeah, I was about to say, she's a literal theater kid. There's no other way to interpret her. Oh, we're doing things.
The lights! The show must be starting!
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Paimon will try to...
Welcome, one and all, to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Hi, Lenny.
And over here is my sister, Lynette, who will be
Hi,
working as my
uh-oh.
wonderful
Why do
assistant.
you look
Please,
so
let's give her
sad?
a warm welcome.
Girl, are you gonna throw up? Me too. I also feel this way.
Hello, everyone.
She does straight up look like she's about to vomit.
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Same.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all.
I guess.
So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the stage today.
No. That's good, I guess.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show. That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
Oh, good point. That's what makes the show real magic.
Wow.
Now, without further ado, let the show begin. Lynette will now exit the stage to make some preparations.
And she will
I know you
fucking
might miss
die.
her, but don't worry, she'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. I'm sure she'll be stealing the spotlight soon enough. Oh, and before I forget,
I like how the
there's
point of
one more
Linnea's
thing I
cape
should
looks like a
say.
heel. It's kind of
You
funny.
never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
How ominous. Thanks, Lenny.
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities are endless.
Uh-huh. What do you have, Twink Boy? Ooh, the sad Russian piano. Something's about to happen. You?
But this isn't what you came for.
No.
These little tricks, you've seen them all
Go-
before.
What?
So it's time
What?
for something
I don't know why that
truly
broke me, Scout. I don't know why.
Don't you think?
Gun. Bitch,
This
what?
one's a little tricky.
Gun. Pull gun. No, what's the D&D joke? I cast gun.
Using this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely, right before your very eyes.
And she dies. And he's gonna be framed for murder.
It's actually quite simple.
It'll be very Ace
She'll
Attorney.
just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Oh.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully. With the lid on, even air can't escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now.
Uh-huh.
Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Oh no! Oh no!
Lynette, are you still there? Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm back.
R&R. I like how Farina look. Oh. Ah. Cute. That wasn't nearly as ominous as I thought it would be. I'm almost disappointed.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't see him do anything!
Paimon, sit down.
Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
No wonder he's so famous.
Tricks, and that would mean that his skills are still lacking.
True.
To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up in trying to see that which has been intentionally hidden.
Can she even know?
That's right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared.
Amazing!
Thank you, everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance.
I kinda did.
Our
It was an
magical
interesting
journey has only
cutscene.
just begun. I've prepared even more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of
Okay.
transformation and
Where's the
disappearance
body?
can go far beyond what you've just seen. I'm sure
Uh-huh.
many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which
Uh-huh.
case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick, I will require the participation of one lucky audience member. Please, if my assistants could bring out the magical boxes now. There are 2 boxes and
Uh-huh.
only 2 boxes. One is here, and one is there in the aisle among the audience. I'm sure many of our clever audience members have already... Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a magic box. After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please...
1 minute,
everyone
huh?
pay very close attention to the box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
The
Paimon?
lucky audience member will be generated
Shush.
by this random number selector. It selects numbers entirely at random.
I doubt it.
And I don't know who will be chosen to
I
participate.
doubt that.
Let's begin. Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations!
Random
You now have
girl.
the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please come forward.
Wow.
My assistant will take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable as possible. You don't need to do anything, but no matter what strange things may happen, don't come out of the box. If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the Fortress of Meripede.
Oh, okay.
She's just like, I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Before I
Just
enter the
get it
magic
over with.
box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown? Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now.
So I take
If
it she
you quickly count from 60
disappears.
in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a
Hi, Nas.
Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that.
No, that won't do. I can see it in your eyes. You still can't
Oh.
be Come on, repeat
After me.
60.
I'm good. How are you?
That's right, perfect.
I'm
Keep
finally
going.
doing the story after like 2
I'll see
months.
you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
54, 53, 50. Why aren't you counting, Nervalet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is.
Mood.
Merely a consequence of my identity and personality.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon. 40.
Uh-huh. I know I'm Genshining. So amazing.
Are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just double checking the direction of the magic. It would be a disaster if
Uh-huh.
it went to the wrong places. For example, midair right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
It's all part of the show.
What was that noise? Did you hear it too?
I
Not sure.
yeah, it was something.
Like anyone's worried about it.
Well, someone was just mortared. The Archon quest and world quests are really good. Okay, that's what I've
I
heard.
can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's just
Hmm.
here.
Never mind the decorations. They're
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect.
Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Stop. Keep hamming it up, Lene.
Things aren't quite
Winnie.
going as planned. I apologize. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right.
Uh-huh.
It can be 10 seconds and change is
It's been over a minute, Winnie.
almost there now. Whew. Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey,
Uh-huh.
wait, is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try
Uh-huh.
again. 7! Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5, 4, 3,
Whoops! That doesn't count!
0.
Oh. And someone just goes,
Ta-da!
yay, wow. Wow, we did it, everyone. We did something. Please tell me she just falls over. Oh shit, okay.
What happened?
Oh. Oh. I want a refund for the magic show, honest to God.
Is this part of the show? Mr. Lenny, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl with
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all part of some scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
Okay.
Alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Yeah, totally. This is definitely not planned at all. Totally not a dream of being a great magician shattered. Totally. This isn't an evil
Unfortunately, the person
scheme.
who was in the magic box has been pronounced dead.
Oh.
His name was Cowell, one of the assistants in Linny's magic troupe. Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Very Ace
As of now,
Attorney.
we're still not sure why we found Cowell in the box, rather than the guest from the audience. And after an initial search...
Yeah, where the hell is she?
The guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found. It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the performance.
I assumed Cal was just the
There
girl
are
in disguise.
indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Oh, right, I forgot about that plot point.
Serial disappearances case?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
And to put it like that.
No, I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly? I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Linny, is now the prime suspect
Oh
in the
no.
serial disappearances case.
Say it isn't
Why
so.
me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this all occurred during your magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not?
Yeah.
The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation, a bald-faced challenge.
Ooh. Hello, Harmon.
How can Linny do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice.
Yeah, well, definitely not a recording.
The criminal behind the
Definitely not a recording.
Save discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr.
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be...
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense.
I mean, it does,
Looks like
in a
she's
sense.
personally delivered justice.
A girl said the exact same song I was doing and better. Oh no, Pippa, that sucks. No.
Said it all.
I mean, of course, my
Guys.
dear people. But what excites me even more than the
Oh god. Oh god, she spoke out of turn.
opponent I'll be facing.
Oh god, what a dumbass.
Right. I mean you, traveler.
What?
You'll support Linny, won't you? After all,
Oh, I mean, I
he was
guess.
the one who helped you the first time we met.
Sure.
Then there's no problem. at
Sure,
all.
we'll trust the twink. It's not like he's an evil Russian spy or anything. It's fine. It's fine.
But with Linny's help, our little duel ended in a draw.
Little
But
duel?
draws
Girl, what
really
duel?
are the most boring possible outcome. So no more draws.
Okay.
Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser.
She is an Ace Attorney villain. It's great.
Riveting showdown and
She's
decide
giving
who
Francesca
victor
vibes.
is.
I love it.
On the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
Opera Epiclese.
She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such,
Uh-oh.
a trial is in order.
Who could have seen this coming?
Seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her... Are you willing to act as Mr. Linny's attorney and defend...
Sure.
Very well. The trial will be held at Linny and
Not
his
like we
troupe
have a
are
law
all
degree or
potential
anything.
suspects and shall remain within the opera house. The audience may begin to leave in
The Art Conquest hated her and started to love Nicolette. That's what I've seen from a lot of people.
Let's see what kind of case big shot Outlander can build in such a
Oh my
short
gosh,
amount of
imagine her
time.
breaking an anime. That would be great.
I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Uh-huh, me too, actually. I would also love to know what our defense is gonna be. Everyone is dismissed. Hey,
Sorry
Lenny.
about everything that happened just now.
Where were you the whole time, Lynette?
Who wouldn't be scared after witnessing an accident like that?
Yeah, I'm a little shaken up myself. How could this happen? And poor Cal. I know you
Yeah.
already claimed that you would defend me, but now it's just us talking. Tell me, do you think I could possibly be the murderer?
I don't think you are, but you
Dear.
definitely are involved.
Thank you so much for trusting me. I'm sure everyone sees
You're
me
an
as the
accomplice
biggest
at
suspect this
most.
point. But if you ask me,
Yanfei.
the whole
We
thing
need
is a mysterious
Yanfei.
layered upon
Honestly, yeah,
mysteries,
Yanfei was
such
introduced
that all
into the
that's
wrong
left
region.
is confusion. I don't know whether what happened there on the stage was purely an accident or not. And I don't know why poor Cal was in the box. As
Uh-huh.
for how
Sure
that
you
girl
don't.
chosen from the audience could suddenly disappear, I'm afraid I don't have any answers either. If someone tampered with my performance, then we need to figure out what they did.
It's clearly your
Even a
boss,
skilled and knowledgeable magician like
Arkelio? I don't know how to
myself
pronounce her
wouldn't
name.
pull
I know
all
it's
that off in just 1
Italian.
minute.
I'm shocked they let you keep your vision, dude, considering you're a murder suspect, but okay.
Which is precisely why we need to
It is
investigate.
precisely why.
Book says.
Oh my god, does she have a textbook?
Not have happened. Whatever happened must have been that which is possible.
Aw, she has the little mustache. That's cute. My screen is blurry. I'm going to watch it on my TV. Oh, okay, Tanya.
Don't worry.
I appreciate any and all devices watching the stream.
I think they look cute on you, Paimon.
I agree, Lynette.
Thanks, Lynette.
I
That's
agree.
the right attitude. Feeling depressed isn't going to help
Hello?
me now. I need to get back to my normal self. But
Arnslino.
with the guards watching our
I know
every
it's like
move,
cappuccino, but
it's especially
Arl. Like,
difficult for Lynette and I to
Arlecchino?
prove our own innocence.
maybe Arlecchino.
Good thing you agreed to be our.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
You're welcome. I won't let you down.
Investigating. Paimon has a question first.
Yes.
Where did Lynette go during the performance?
Ooh, that is a good question, Paimon.
Well, I'm afraid that would involve.
The secrets behind our magic are past saving, Linny.
I suppose you're right. The truth behind our tricks is going to be important evidence that will be.
Yeah, no
revealed.
shit.
'Tis truly a pity. As a
Shut up,
magician,
Linny.
revealing our secrets will help you uncover the truth behind what happened, then it will be well worth it.
Yes.
We should go somewhere else if we're going to discuss our magic tricks. We'll go speak with the guards, and in the meantime...
Wait, why
go
did you spell
investigate the
guards
stage
that
and the
way?
seating areas.
What?
Let's go have a look while the investigation.
I just call her
is complete.
Cappuccino. Yeah, I would also just call her Cappuccino. First said my friend's name. Cappuccino?
How's the investigation going?
Your friend's name is Cappuccino? That's a good name. I love
I
cappuccinos.
see. You must be the traveler that Lady Farina mentioned.
I am.
But
What do you mean?
come with me and you'll see.
Oh.
The
I don't know if I
deceased
trust a
is
random
one of
man
the
I just met to say that to
now.
me.
Even though he hadn't joined the troop long, he was hardworking, and everyone generally. The assistants are usually in charge of setting up and inspecting the props, as well as
Oh
assisting
god!
with show
The
and
body
keeping
outline, why is
props.
that so funny?
As you probably saw when you were in the audience, the water tank suddenly fell and smashed the box with Cowell inside it.
Yeah, but why was he
This
there?
is the real mystery. We've already said. However, if you look carefully, the box was positioned directly under the water tank. The ropes holding the tank were then burned by the pyrotechnics on stage, causing them to snap. All these factors lining up so
Put the twink
perfectly makes
outfit
it
is really
hard
more-
to say this is a mere accident. If anything, the more logical explanation is that the
Nice.
whole incident was intentionally planned.
I
Lee
just
is the most
saw
likely
it.
person to have access to all these areas.
But he doesn't have a motive.
You know what?
Are you both?
It's the
big fans of
garters.
his?
It's the garters.
Well,
That's what makes it look that way. Oh my god.
we've known each other for a little while.
So in just a short time, I know.
Sure,
there's no
Esmond,
sense in
sure. We're
a lot of
besties,
cases.
girl bosses
I can
together.
tell you that people are the least reliable kind of evidence. Sorry, I tend to be pretty straightforward, Anyway,
No, I agree with this dude. People suck. Imagine if you look like Peter Griffin Death. Oh my god, you're right! Holy shit, it does look like the Peter Griffin Death meme. Good eye. Deceased identity. The deceased is one of Linnea's assistants, named Cowell. He was well trusted by all his colleagues. His job was setting up and inspecting the props, as well as assisting with the show and keeping the crowd engaged. So everything, basically. Okay. So... Oh! Interesting.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Let's see. Oh, it is Ace Attorney. Holy shit, that's amazing.
How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
I love that. It is literally just Ace Attorney. The rope looks pretty durable. How could it be burned through so quickly by fireworks? Or...
Why are you suddenly so serious, Traveler?
No. These were burned purposely.
Whoa. Look!
Yeah.
It is made from different material. Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It's a type of flash cotton. Oh
So
ho!
if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of Wait! Why don't you write all this down?
Yes, write it all down, Paimon. Yeah, so obviously it was meant to happen. Let's see. Huh. Oh, another one over here with the guards. Cool. Oh, Quentin.
The investigation team has some new findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
See?
Yeah, of course it was rigged. No shit.
Picked some big guy's seat. You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the
It was the janitor. Always the janitor.
about the number selector?
Always the butler.
Something wrong with it?
Well, yeah, of course it was rigged.
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
So it's as I thought.
Checks out.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Even though it's that...
Look for clues inside the opera house. 3 out of 3. Oh, you can actually get up and leave. Okay, cool. Did I see the pirate lady somewhere nearby? I thought I did. Oh. Maybe I didn't? Also, this whole track is also very Ace Attorney. Okay, I did pass by one. Eslador. Hello.
I see that you're investigating the area.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you find any new and interesting leads...
We don't have too many thoughts.
Then why don't I tell you my...
Uh-huh.
Oh, you mean...
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terrible. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Linny's trick with bated breath. So no one...
Yep, he's right. Yeah, the new outfits are good.
What do you mean?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Linny's accomplice. Lynette, perhaps.
Jumping on top of the water tank.
When the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
I don't think that's it.
The noise we heard?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particular... Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That does remind Paimon.
Yeah, the sound. It sounded like a shot. But I assume what it was the sound of the false floor falling underneath, because there has to be a false floor. Look the order, but Line's hammer moved instantly from... How did he do it? Can you get inside the box? No. What's your joke, Scout? Oh.
Lynn is still talking to the guards. I think someone will be assigned to monitor.
I mean, that makes sense. Nope, nothing. Let's see. I know, I'm such a detective. Wow. I assume these guys are clues. Nope. What? Really? No, you can't look at the... What the hell? Can you go in? Oh, you can!
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here! I've been keeping an eye on you.
Ah! I was wondering when she'd show up.
Huh? You mean us?
What do you get when you cross an alley with a bungee cord? What do you get?
Also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No. And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Another Ace Attorney character.
But who are you?
My ass. What?
Have
Beautiful.
You ever heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I...
Is she a mafia boss or a pirate?
Its renowned president.
I do love her design,
Those who
though.
play by our rules call me boss.
Ah, mobster.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Melus, Demoiselle's very...
Demoiselle. Wow.
Well, I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my...
My apologies.
My apologies.
No need. You don't have to call me boss. Just no.
You get an ass, apparently.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind.
So you want to investigate too?
I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases.
Ah, Kung Fu Pow. That sounds very familiar.
I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think so too. But how did you...
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
Oh, she's stupid. I love her.
Sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she? But
True.
That's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway,
Yup.
a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
She's right.
More like you just don't trust the Hydroid.
Would you?
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking... All right.
Yeah.
I've answered your question.
Wait a minute. Did that...
Well, I say it. In your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
No. Unless it's Ace Attorney.
Well...
And why would that be?
Yeah.
See?
Most astute of you, no matter how wonderful. Then if that can be done...
All right, that's quite enough. Anyway...
Yeah, I've been waiting for a new Geo character forever. I completely agree.
Now, I need to make some
I hope she's good.
following which our joint investigation shall commence.
Wait! Since when did we...
Oh, well...
No.
I can be the assistant. Sure. Or you're...
That's more like it.
Paimon thinks you're missing the book.
Far be it from me, you wish to save a friend.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister?
Yeah, Pippa. Repent.
What do you think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations.
Alright. I was going to say, we talked to her for sure. Tristine.
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment.
Hope she's
If you
DPS.
leave, you must
Yeah, that'd be
ensure
cool.
your
We haven't had a Geo
identity
DPS since Ito, literally.
No, we're not leaving. Were you always guarding this entrance?
Yes. After the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection.
Makes sense.
The missing girl couldn't have left from here. At least, not from that point on. I doubt there was much opportunity then either.
Hello, Leah.
How can you be so sure?
That's what I thought, Pippa.
Because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, but still, we Melazines are good at that sort of thing.
So, it's safe.
Okay. Okay, Sea Slug dear.
For your help.
Alright, so we finally got new info. You existed for the Apollo. Yes, I am. I'm very excited for it. I wanted those remakes for, well, I guess they're just remasters, but either way, I've wanted them forever. So I am very excited for it. So we're missing one more. Ah! Oh, you can sit? Okay. I got stuck. How's school go? School's great! God damn it. How the fuck? Alright. Everything seems fine on my end, hopefully.
Whoever the murderer was, this rope was obviously people. The performance would not have been.
Nice to talk to him. Maurice.
Hello there. What are you in?
Oh, this location.
Okay.
We're all booked in advance. So
Could you
we're
tell us who she
sure it sounds
is?
like this is confidential information. Her name is Halsey.
Halsey.
She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself.
Hit music sensation Halsey?
She wasn't a regular at
You're
the opera
here?
house, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the Magic Troupe members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems.
Oh my god, that's
but
so
she
funny.
wasn't related to the Magic Troupe at all, which matches the feature.
Were the victims of?
That's how it seems to us, in any case.
Oh.
Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Yeah, false ground. That's what I assume it is.
No need to be so formal. It is of utmost importance that we get.
Information. Okay.
We've checked everything of note here at the performance venue.
I feel like we should open the box, but you know, that's just me, but whatever.
Let's go see, shall we?
Understood. Then I will be going with you.
Very good.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
I'm really confused why they're making, like, a woman guard him, considering they suspect him for kidnapping young women. Kind of contradictory.
Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've got a problem, I've got the firepower. Sorry, I got a little carried away there.
Like, aren't they worried she'll get kidnapped? Like, hello?
Investigate this whole situation. And these are my companions. Would you mind if they...
Fine.
Oh, new helper?
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Says the girl, yeah, says the girl Gia. Okay, that is funny. Why did they do that if she got kidnapped? They can confirm it.
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box.
I figured.
Specifically for this switcheroo trick.
I figured.
Before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here?
I don't, because it's not panning.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Here?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What?
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able
Oh.
to catch that, given the back of this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth
Yeah.
wooden base. So, if you put 2 and 2 together, what do you get?
There's another box inside this one, as I thought.
All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Are we getting teleported to a dungeon?
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
How did you prep this? How did you prep this?
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place. The 2 magic boxes are positioned right above the 2 entrances of the tunnel.
How did you prep this in a random
See this flatbed
stage?
trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower. And
Loves
turn
dungeons.
to
I
make
guess
sure
he
the box will
does.
Face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely.
Uh-huh.
The inner box would
Yep.
That's how you did it.
Yeah, we got
Once
that.
the
Thanks,
box was
everyone.
lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this
Molly's
device
voice said like someone
with
I
which it
know.
would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some
Oh,
slight movements
that's
in the
cool.
dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
Right.
Oh, no, I got
My
you, man. Don't worry.
assistant and I
Hello.
had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I
Uh-huh.
had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Figured.
Interesting.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Wait, what?
That's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all works.
But you don't even... Okay. I mean, I guess.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then
Oh, she was the one who was there for like a split second. I get it. I get what they mean.
As you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member.
She, on the other hand, disappeared.
If not for that interlude,
Oh, bye, hello.
an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
I'm still confused how he built all this,
Someone was
though.
able to use this magic. Could we have a look around?
This is the scene of the crime. So Linny and Lynette are not permitted to
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Bye. Hello. Alright, let's see. A switch. This is how you operate the trolley. Examine ladder. You want to be a emotionless cat girl? I mean, if that's what the kids are into these days.
What's this?
Looks like a hook.
Yeah, that's a hook.
The end of a rope. Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
Mm-hmm. So ends and odds, yes.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have...
Whatever it is.
Dropped hook rope. Ooh.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Thanks, sir.
Why would there be...
Oh!
That's probably the crash we heard.
One of those tricks. And here's a broken vase.
That...
Hmm. Yeah, that's probably... I imagine that's the boom we heard. Investigate the clothing.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right?
Yeah.
Clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Right. And
It was probably Cowell, the audience member. Oh, is there something else right here? No. Okay. Examine boxes. What's the blouse doing down there? The blouse, no. Examine the trolley. And examine the air vent.
What is this place?
It seems someone
Yep.
can fit through.
Alone.
I imagine.
But if they...
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Ah, you're right. Let Paimon...
I honestly think Cal is the girl. That is my...
Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Oh.
Yes. Let's head back up.
Oh. Oh, I guess you can't go up there because that's where the case is. I guess that makes sense. That makes sense.
Well, we've ascertained the state of
The
plenty of places
transfers?
stored on our
What?
fine-
What does that even mean? What does that even mean, Pippa? Are you just putting words together?
Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are... The guards have checked the area.
Uh-huh.
Become like a secret chamber then.
The plot thickens.
Halsey. I'll never get over
His
that.
disappearance and Cowell's death. No wonder for...
In other words, the charges...
Uh-huh.
And then trial.
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the Oratrice will hear statements from
Yeah,
both
the machine.
sides. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even
God,
the
okay.
audience's emotions will all be projected on the Oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the Oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
It
Interesting.
also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. Not that this has ever happened anyway.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. Then,
Interesting.
Oratrice will be consulted by officials.
Huh? So that machine is the one that actually decides?
In practice, there is very little difference. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be... Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties.
Ah, that
If
makes
were not
sense.
So, it could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information.
Oh
about
no,
who's
not
ahead of time.
problematic. I'll tell Twitter.
Out at any time.
Love Silver. Love his energy.
That said,
Of course.
They're providing food.
Let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too.
Ooh.
I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
Me. I relate to you, girl.
suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
Paimon.
Just kidding.
Please.
Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
Hmm?
Me.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll...
Huh?
Understood, demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
Oh man, imagine open world Ace Attorney. Oh god, how the fuck would that work? Like every street corner, you're like murder. That's just New York. That's just New York.
A portable stove with you?
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy...
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Oh, beautiful.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Must be Spina de Rosa things. Just Spina de Rosa things.
And Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around.
I want macarons. Oh, it sounds so good.
I was applauding.
And
I was applauding.
Smiles.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies
I love it.
read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano.
Wow, what a list.
Really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg weights, by the way. It's a real arm workout.
It's true. Baking? Bakers are some of the toughest mother effers I know. Core arm strength of bodybuilders.
Too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head.
Tea is ready to be served as well.
Thank
No
you.
need for concern.
All right then. Down to
As
business.
Paimon mentioned previously.
We can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it.
Yes.
Some criminal also occupied its sealed. The magician twins
I
could
still
have
think
committed
I'm
the
just gonna
crime,
harp on the point. I'm 90% sure Cal is guilty.
Exactly. Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
We have the two other people, the missing girl and the
And the
deceased.
thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel.
Uh-huh.
Resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Maybe?
That makes sense, but the real trouble
There's no evidence of the third person even exists.
None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider.
There's like a
both
slight
technically
difference.
victims.
Macaroons, I'm pretty sure the ones that you make out of egg whites, and
Poor Cal.
macarons are like more cookie?
secretly made modifications
I
to the
confused
magic
them,
box
to be honest.
in
Let me.
order to murder Cowell before making her escape?
A roll. Macaron, sandwich like cookie that is filled with jam. Then a macaroon. Yeah, macaroons are the little coconuts. Are the little like coconut like egg white drops. Then macarons are the French things.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the
Yeah, macarons are sandwiches, macaroons are like
said that she has never had
coconut
any dealings
cookies,
with
if I
the
remember.
Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search?
My mom just texted me. Do you know how many primo gems she has, guys?
Into an impossible
Do you know how many primo gems she has, guys? She has 13K. She has 13K primo gems. And 16 wishes. I don't think she's like spent money in a very long time. I don't think she's wished in a very long time either. Holy shit.
super sweet.
They are my specialty after all.
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right.
Please don't worry about it.
Oh.
At my
No. Being greedy is besides. Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
Oh, it's fine. Everyone knows how much you love eating.
Even you don't believe if Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat. Maloose, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
Exactly. We don't want...
As you wish.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almond.
Well,
Yeah, wishing on Farina, I think so.
I don't know what we're looking for yet. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied.
all right. Thanks for your...
It was nothing.
Huh.
Small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find any.
Alright. So do we also have to figure out who stole the extra macaron?
Right. It's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare.
Yeah.
Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
I think we're good. So let's go ahead. $10. I wanted to pop in and say hi, but I won't be staying for the stories. But oh, hey, Camille. Don't worry. I'm only just now doing it, so I understand. Oh. I missed the trial day. Sorry, Lene, you're dead. Participate in the trial. Viewpoint. Let's go. I have thoughts and feelings.
Let's just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them.
Yeah, friendship.
I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
That's probably true.
Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Let's go. Oh, that's the thingy there.
Ah, finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
Yeah, dude. You're suspicious as
I'm
hell.
already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, now, don't you all look disappointed? Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
Because I love him, but he's insanely good DPS. Well, that is why I would love him personally.
The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence.
Ooh, you're a little
Don't let
shit.
that stop
No one
you.
says.
I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede
But no one says how is
so
feeling.
easily.
Is feelings. Oh my god, they're even doing the Phoenix pose.
Regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
They're even doing the Phoenix pose. So is she chief prosecutor? Is that what she is?
Firstly, in
interesting.
order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage.
It is 100%
All
a
necessary
reference.
Items have been prepared.
She was doing the Phoenix pose.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that
One of
case,
them.
I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands.
Oh, I can't. Okay, there we go. It says I have 8 out of... Oh. What? It says I'm missing things. Is that right? I didn't see anything else. Unless I'm missing more.
Trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this
Yeah,
correct?
Chief Justice Nouvelette. So is she the prosecutor?
Yes, that's correct.
I take
In
it.
that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady Farina, do you wish to
I was
refuse?
about to say, I don't
the statement
remember
in
there
any
being
way?
anything else.
Why, of course I do. Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open. Mr. Linney is clearly
She did the
lying. There
pose.
is no way you could have been in the box the whole time.
She did
if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply
Ooh.
your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that so?
Oh.
And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
Some stuff about her. Oh, okay.
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
I know the pose.
You didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Ooh, I just realized her eyes are like crowns and water droplets. I love it.
But when the count
I meant her eyelashes, sorry.
there was a thud.
I love it. I love her
So
design.
loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
Huh?
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
How can they not know about that sound? Frog Eye.
Sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside.
I was right by the box, and I definitely heard the.
Oh.
Those scales.
This is straight out of Ace Attorney. Because later on in Ace Attorney, there is like a system where like the stupid crowd like dictates what's right and what's not.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye. Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid.
Ooh.
Tell me, aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Dun dun!
House of the Hearth?
They're Fatui.
No wonder they did something like this.
Yeah.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing.
I mean, that does sound like something the Fatui would do.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Oh no.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute. Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there's little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless.
Oh my god, a little shadow.
Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy.
We do need the Ojo-sama laugh.
Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
She's just like me, for real. Oh my god. She really just needs the... Oh! That's all she needs.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
Well, no shit.
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to reestablish. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth.
Yes.
Are these claims true?
Yes. Given how Linné has concealed his identity, this could have been all set up beforehand. Plus, Child is here in Fontaine along with other house operatives. There must have been some scheme at the work here. I've been a victim of such schemes before, and now...
Please answer my question.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true.
Oh.
I knew it.
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
Oh. Permission to speak.
Granted.
My client has held some key information.
In that case, what is your request?
I request a brief adjournment. There are things that must be discussed.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys.
Order! Order! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought.
More than you.
My dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
Oh, come on. Load, please. There we go. Yeah, well, they look like they just got in trouble.
Well,
I mean, they did, but...
This is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up.
Well, no shit she would. She's an Archon. You guys are literally her natural enemy.
Yeah, sorry. Paimon doesn't know where to start. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong tone or anything, but Paimon's really mad.
Spank them. Oh god, I think they'd both like that too much.
I know you're angry, and I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if but our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I know if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to.
I mean, I guess.
Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician.
A Fatus.
A trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too. But still, I'm asking you to trust me.
You don't know they're from the
I am
Fatui?
no criminal. At least
Wait, Pippa, did you not know? I'm confused. I thought you knew.
Sorry. Please forgive us.
Well, you both say that, but...
Where did you actually go while the trick was being performed?
Let's hear your answer first.
A Fatus?
No lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates.
Oh, I mean, it makes sense.
Why can it deliver sentences
okay.
accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From
Well,
that
no
moment
shit.
on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
So, such a short amount of time.
Created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
Well, nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice, which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought. After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
It's so weird to see Genshin say homicide. But how do you want to understand how the Oratrice operates?
The prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
I mean,
That's
true.
the only way we can save everyone.
I mean, them, I feel like they aren't bad, but their boss is clearly bad because she's a harbinger. Because they literally all are, outside of Child, and even then, he's just more cuckoo than evil.
It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. I believe the judgment will be just... I'll defend you from these charges.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem is that the scales are tipped pretty badly. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations,
Actually, we already have the key. The adjournment's almost over. Let's go back. Linnea's statement. The voice in the Oratrice core chamber. Oh. Alright. Woo! Oh, there you go. I guess that's like a breaking point in case you need to go do things. Walking W. Thanks.
Both parties have returned to their positions. When last we left off,
Yes,
Mr.
thank you,
Linny acknowledged
Novelette.
the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating.
That took long enough. At this stage,
Let's revisit the student's perspective.
Okay, based on the opposition's accounts of your events, you may identify loopholes. Use evidence and clues obtained during the investigation to refute any erroneous assertions of facts and replace them with your own. Use your refutations to convince the audience and obtain more support. When you find and refute all incorrect content, you can complete the cycle. Okay.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel. When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud.
This is very Danganronpa.
The sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out before making her change
The
clothes
vase.
to prevent others from recognizing her. At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise. And caught. So Linny proceeded
To knock him out
to the
before stuffing him into the box.
Linny passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic
But-
box in the
Hmm.
And there you have it. That's
Does the defendant's side have any objections to?
Yeah.
key to refuting Lady Farina.
Oh, she
and
speaks.
The order of events. What Linny experienced and what he saw.
Okay. Identify the loophole. Linné claims that he headed to the chamber obtaining the Oratrice core upon entering the tunnel, did not witness the crime taking place, and thus did not hear the thud. No one left the opera house during the magic show. Then after the incident happens, only those who had their identities cleared with the guards could do so. So, however, Linnea was really in the tunnel at the time. Where's the thud? We're looking for the thud. Linnea, right here. Linnea knocked out Halsey out of the vase, removed her clothes. However, was Linnea really in...
Seems this...
Oh. Okay. What? Alright, let's just go over everything. No one left the opera house. Cowell walked in on Linnea, so the existing indicates that Linnea returned to the tunnel. The crime had already taken place, and all Linnea saw was... What? I'm confused. Is strange sound during the... What? I think I'm over. Enter the tunnel. The chamber, strange sound from the magic show. Linnea and Halsey's fight, but Linnea claimed he heard nothing in order to cover up the truth. Oh! May help if I read.
After entering the tunnel.
May help if I fucking read things. I'm bad at reading, apparently. However, was Linnea really in the tunnel at the time? The chamber, Ortress Core. The tunnel must have been very confused when he saw them. The existing evidence indicates that Linnea returned to the tunnel, and all he saw was the blouse.
Lenny did not...
Can you quick save? No, I don't think you can. I don't think it'll let you fail, so. No one left the opera house. Meticulous design causing the water tank to crash. Seems like an accident. No one left the opera house during the magic show, and after the incident happened, only those who had their identities cleared. And prevent her from being identified. Oh. Whoops. What? I'm just gonna click it all. What? So it's all wrong. Oh. I get it now. You have to solve them all to solve the other two. Okay, I get it now. That makes more sense.
When the countdown started, Lenny did indeed go into the tunnel.
Yes.
But he immediately used a vent to...
I thought you had to, like, counter all of them. That makes more sense. I was really confused.
Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. The crime scene had
And already developed.
time he reached the tunnel, like finally, he reached the surface.
Oh, okay. Successful refutation. Refusion. Can't say words either. First and last claims are always true. Oh. Okay, thank you. I didn't realize that. That makes more sense. That's why I was really confused. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Why am I refuting it? Like, hello?
In other words, you believe that he knew. That's right.
Yeah. Moreover, I believe my opposition's reasoning is flawed.
My reasoning?
The onstage equipment was clearly tampered with in a premeditated fashion.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who
Yeah.
Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of
Yeah. What would the point be?
That's right, you tell him! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Good job, Navia.
Well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claim?
Hey, remember how you randomly accused him of murder without any proof?
If he had been in the magic box the whole time.
Oh, bye, Pippa. Have a good night.
Heard that sound. Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't.
Yeah. Your claim has now become my weapon. What am I doing? Which is the evidence that Linné must... Oh, it says what's relevant and what's irrelevant. Okay, so it has to be one of the three. Was it in the tunnel? The voice. Right? Yeah.
wasn't in the box or in the tunnel.
Well, I didn't hear anything.
Means that when the crime happened, Linny had already and the same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof. How do you like this?
Well played. To think you'd use such logic. Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who
was it? The murderer was. Select the gear icons in the interface to check the corresponding case questions. Select the answers and fill all the empty gears to verify the correctness of your deduction. If you have made mistakes, you must make another selection from the remaining options. Once you answered all the questions correctly, you can complete your logic chain. The guard's investigation report indicated that the fireworks released near the edge of the show ignited and burned through the rope suspending the water tank above the stage. This caused the water tank to fall and kill Cowell. If Linny is no longer under suspicion, only the other members of the troupe would have been able to tamper with the ropes. Linné gave a detailed account of how the trick was supposed to work. By using a box inside a box, the idea was for the box containing the audience member to be transported across the tunnel. Linny himself would also use this tunnel to get back to the other side. Having changed her outfit, Lynette and her assistant would take charge of the onstage interactions. The clothes belonged to Halsey. The lady who went missing were found in the tunnel. The reason for this remains unknown. Who is the only person who could possibly have committed the crime?
The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been able to tamper with the equipment.
Yup. Yeah, I was about to say, it's him. Like, it literally has to be him.
That can't be right.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. 100%.
The killer was, in fact, Cowell, the deceased!
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
What I
Oh.
must do next is recreate the truth.
What Cal did.
Cowell did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
Okay, how can we envisage Linné have been unable to interfere with the crime? Wait, what? How can we envisage Linny as being oh, wow, what a word they're using.
No one entered or left the opera house through its entrances. So, where would the criminal have wanted to take Halsey? The deceased's name is
Cowell.
Linny's assistant. Halsey's clothes
Clothes.
was in the tunnel. So, there must have been some fear that she would attract attention. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Uh-huh. How can we envisage Linné as being...
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment. It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have...
This one? I assume? Oh, it got the gold. Switch to another question. Oh, it won't let me go back because I answered it right.
Into that vent.
Oh, I get it. How can I prove that there was an altercation in the tunnel?
No one entered or left the...
I get it.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. The sound we heard may have come from...
This one? Who is the prime
It would
sus?
have been tough for both people to fit into that vent.
I hate when it does that. Who is the prime Where did Halsey go missing?
No one entered or left the...
Who is the prime suspect?
The deceased's name is Cowell.
Cal. So where did Halsey go?
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel. No one entered or left the op...
Then let's...
Lenny was not in the tunnel at... Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
Yeah, it was a... Two wrong. How can we
Lenny was not in the tunnel at...
I guess this one? And then, where did Halsey go? I selected... It's this one, right? What? Oh my... Okay.
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent.
What? It didn't give me any of the... What? So, was it impossible for me to solve it? I'm confused.
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble?
Where in the world did she go?
I see. Look, since we're at a dead end, just like the trick as it transpired,
The end result would have been utterly different.
the magician's initial design.
Oh, okay, this is story beat.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits.
She is Cowl. I'm literally telling you.
Trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank.
Magic.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
No, I understand now. Oh, hold on a second.
Lenny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal.
Mm-hmm.
The deceased's name is Cowell, Lenny's...
Where did she go?
The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence.
The water. Okay.
Paimon gets it! Lynette escaped from the
Water tank vanishing gradually.
leaving all... If there's a similar
Method.
Just a moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality. Must we really? Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection.
Like you're doing right now.
Disappearance is very real. We're talking about 2 completely different...
We are not, actually.
I trust the traveler's judgment.
Aw,
The
thanks.
truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have...
People really do come up with all sorts of
Harebrained schemes.
When at the end of their rope,
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed
Oh,
appear
with the
to
leg
be at
up.
an impasse, I believe that it... Guards, please step into the...
Where did me and... Oh, I don't know.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are... water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice.
Yeah.
The notebook has many entries
Not
concerning
shocked.
safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times. One of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject. As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Well, that is terrifying.
Something so ridiculous actually be true.
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but
Uh-oh.
it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
Uh-oh.
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl...
She's dead.
Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order!
Uh-huh.
It is still. Let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic.
Breaking Bad. Oh,
Understanding
God.
that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards.
Oh, God,
please
blue drugs. Oh,
continue
no.
examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, it appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence.
Of course. If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all.
It did not.
Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the
Primordial Sea.
Who is the prime suspect? It is Cowell.
Deceased's name is Cowell.
What item did the culprit use to control the timing of the dissolution?
The deceased's name is
Stop
Cowell.
doing that. Okay.
Lynette was in the magic box on stage the entire time. Did she have something to do with this?
Hmm.
The deceased's name
Oh my
is
God.
Cowell.
No, stop that.
I remember there was something else within the... Now it seems like the hook rope was not meant for another magic trick.
What were the other? What item did the culprit use to hide the mechanics behind the crime? What item did the culprit use to dissolve? Well, it's this
The water
one.
from the primordial sea should already have been prepped before Halsey entered the magic box.
Oh, he got his weapon. Nice. What item? I assumed he would have used the. I guess this one.
Now it seems like the hook rope was not.
And then I guess it's. What item did the culprit?
The rope that strung the water tank up was lit by the.
Ah, I was wrong. I'm wrong by one. Okay. What item did the culprit use to hide the?
I remember there was something else.
Okay, that makes sense. You just needed home. Ah. That's still a good haul, though. Ace Detective. Sure.
Plan. Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope, and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey.
Well, that's terrifying.
Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
Oh no.
That does make sense.
That actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Oh no. One more stage to do, I assume.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person?
Probably not the first time you've done it.
Humiliation?
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death.
Yeah.
His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could.
How did he
relate to the
die? Let's
situation.
find out.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new
Oh, of course they
evidence.
did.
I shall now invite him on stage
Autopsy
to share
report?
it with us.
Oh, hello.
Thank you, Your Honor. We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case, and we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among them.
Oh no.
That can't be.
Oh.
I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack. Oh, does this not clear all, my dear?
Not really. He was planted, clearly.
Allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Uh-oh.
Vinny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, he did leave, having made modifications to the props beforehand. His
But the question still is, like, where the hell did she go? Like, is she dead? Like, is she dead? Like what's going on with Halsey?
But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Lenny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime.
Okay, but credit for what?
He knocked Cowell out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now,
But is there blood on it? Like, come on.
come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion. It does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
I mean, that is true.
Am I right, Mr. Lenny?
We've used up all the
Evidence we collected.
Is this the end of it?
I doubt it.
Oh no. Paimon can't think of any. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move.
I think we've all seen enough.
Uh-oh.
And we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Is indeed. Now then, my good, no. Excuse me, everyone, but I must.
Oh, I was wondering when she'd come back.
This, I must ask you not.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little... I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Lenny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It
Ooh.
often conceals the truth while
She
presenting
basically
a
said, shut the fuck up and do it.
Once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again? And wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance? Come on, Lenny and Lynette, give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rasula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf, but as the magic makers and stars of the show,
I understand.
Uh-oh. What they doing?
And voila.
Oh. Hello?
Sorry for the interruption.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people just...
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would be...
So she is an accomplice. That makes
I was
sense.
hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial. I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me. And then, before I knew it, she caught me.
that'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowell. I admit it.
What?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey.
Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
Oh shit,
I
what?
heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one. That's how I
Oh.
make a living.
That's why she
I
thought she
steal
was
stuff here and
Halsey.
there. And I'd never been caught before. But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Linny was the one who caught me in the act.
Oh, that was her!
No wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief.
Oh my god, that was her.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me.
Holy shit, what?
He even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was on to me for sure.
Oh my god.
So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me.
You know, if I had played this right after the intro, I would have probably noticed her. Whoops.
So I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
If they're practice hand at concealment, yeah, probably.
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
Yeah.
That makes everything pretty clear now.
You know, now it's time to refute the Hydra Archon's previous reasoning.
We need to tell
Wow.
the entire story from Lillian's perspective.
Lillian. Alright. So let's see. A rope that has fallen to the ground, a metal hook. Okay, so what is this statement? I would have... Wait, what? As Halsey had appeared completely unharmed before all of our eyes, Farina's conjecture no longer holds water. And how would Halsey have reacted when primordial water from the primordial sea began to trickle in? It seems unlikely that it was knocked over the trolley. Lady... She probably would have been like, why the hell am I covered in water? A rope that was fallen to the ground, a metal hook used to pop the balloon on top of... What? Okay.
Strange wasn't from a fight. It was Lillian's attempt to break out when she was frightened.
I was like, what? I figured the water thingy would have gone here. A fight did indeed break out. It seemed unlikely that it was knocked over by the trolley.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up.
Yeah.
But was smashed during the struggle between...
Yeah, because she was scared and wet like a cat. So then this statement, we have to refute, what did Halsey do? She stripped and stuffed him in a box.
Lillian was afraid that she would be recognized if she left.
Yeah.
She changed clothes and hid, biding her time.
Hey, we did it, gamers. We did it. God, this is so Danganronpa. It's so funny.
Only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head.
Ooh, so dangerous.
Open, producing the thud we all heard. Hearing the commotion, Cowl leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lillian had not dissolved. He did not know that Lillian was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket. Mistakenly believing
God, I love this. This is very Ace Attorney and Danganronpa. I love it. It's beautiful.
He tried to force the two
Broke the flower vase.
struggle, but Lillian came out on top.
Because Cowl's a little bitch.
And putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes
Uh,
and hid
who is trying?
until the
Hello?
performance ended.
Yeah. Oh, thank God. Did he show his butt on stage? That's a good question. Probably not this stage, probably a different backstage.
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward.
True.
So, she has been trapped in the opera house these last 2 days.
Oh
She had
god, that
already
would
become
suck.
desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses.
Oh, so that's how that happened.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
Why she look like that?
Bravo!
Brava, brava! We win.
Lady Farina, do you... Please answer the question, Lady Farina.
She's so bad.
Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
Oh my god.
What? Are you reading my mind now? No, I have no further argument.
Heh.
I admit defeat.
Loser.
But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Wow, look at that. She's like a deflated balloon now.
Yeah,
There are
she
no
is.
objections. Then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events. The
Oh,
actual
God.
perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure
Well, we still
that
don't
the
know if he's
pre-selected
fully
young woman would
the
be
person
chosen.
who did that, but yeah,
To cover
sure.
up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which
Man
would
of
seal the
justice
water left
indeed.
behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the
Yep.
water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began,
You know, after the Arkham
box
question story,
containing the
might.
woman was lowered
Oh,
into the tunnel,
okay.
tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine.
Yeah, so she was just wet and
With
weird.
a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian.
Oh.
Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked
Girl power.
unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim.
Uvalette has. He
Lillian,
does have
according
nice
to her own
shoes. I agree.
statements, Then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for
Smart
Liddy,
girl.
He was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this
Damn.
reconstruction of events, we can
This
conclude that
this was
Liddy
great. I can't believe I put this off for a month. This was great. Let's do it again next month.
conduct that should still be investigated separately. This case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratrice to make the final decision.
So bright.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
I assume he's a dragon god. Or a Bishop, at least. He's clearly not human.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all.
Yay.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial
Yeah,
sea in
dude.
this package?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned
Yeah,
in Cowell's
ho,
notes
ho.
was not Linny, but you, yes?
Eh,
I'm sure you know
loser.
what you must do
Ho-ho-ho.
to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly! Unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on
Oh
the
shit.
The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed,
Uh-oh.
therefore you would be wise to tell everything you know.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know.
And he's about to die.
Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which, when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration.
Oh, hence the drug.
I've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent mora off it. The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about. The...
Oh, shit.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less.
Oh, shit, I was just joking about him just dying.
All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
I was just joking, but okay. Damn.
So, we're just going back now?
I don't know. We're not needed here anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait.
Yeah.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now.
Yeah, you are kind of a
Maybe
piece of
don't even wanna
shit.
Look at me, but still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end, even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui.
We're square.
Yes. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time.
I kind of feel bad for him, I do.
It's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us.
Oh, father, quote unquote.
The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
So strange. Why did they just say
Since
mother?
we're here, I was wondering. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular.
Interesting. I hope on 4 make up for all the bitchiness. Yeah. I want to hear a sob
I
story.
didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
Never good.
You went from orphans to nobility?
That was how we felt at first, too.
Uh-huh.
But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent.
Well, no shit.
Constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention.
That doesn't seem too bad either.
It took a while after one particular performance at a banquet. I discovered that I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna...
Oh, yikes.
But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
No.
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
Yeah, sounds like real life, actually. Oh, God.
The location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person, and hurried through the night. But by the all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood.
Oh,
and
shit.
Standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
That's right. She had
Oh,
rescued
poor
my sister
Lynette,
before
man.
she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans.
That's fucking terrifying. What?
Father, I mean, the Knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer. The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours.
That is terrifying.
Here,
What the
none will
fuck?
ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, but she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first.
Oh, so that's how the two of you
Yeah,
were
that
the
is
House of the Hearth.
terrifying. What the Scientology? Oh, God.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Saritsa to first use the Gnosis' power when she obtains it. She plans to use it to find...
So, she believes...
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is
I kind of doubt it, but
that crisis. Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed
Yup,
dissolve
it
into some
has.
sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy. All of us house members here, Lady Arlecchino herself included, are from Fontaine. To us orphans, the only connection we have left to this world, apart from our family, is our homeland.
damn. Okay, I do feel bad for them.
Deeds like distributing magic pockets to huge schemes like stealing a gnosis. Everything is aimed at deal.
It's all right. I understand. I just
Aw.
hope you can understand that even as a member of the house, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If
I'm sure you
should need
do.
anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
Well, you are more memorable than half the playable cast, Linny. I will give you that. Okay. Leave the opera house. Oh, we're gonna get a cutscene, I take it. I'm probably gonna meet the knave. Oh, no, Navia.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for
She plans the gnosis to break the prophecy of a prophecy didn't get it. Oh, the prophecy is basically that everyone in Fontaine is going to turn into water and die, so she's trying to stop it, supposedly.
Disappearances case, though. Don't you think so too? Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trick.
Ah, I see. Well, sorry.
Don't say that, Nav.
Aw, and we were having so much fun investigating.
Aw, I'm sorry, Navia.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth. Sorry.
Aw.
Shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to...
Huh? Do we really need to get that?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory.
Aw, she's sweet. I like her.
Meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
You don't have to twist pylons on.
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll...
All right, then. Let's have a...
Aw. Alright, I think on that note, though... Oh. Offering the... Okay. I think on that note, guys... we're gonna head out. And we're gonna continue this whenever I stream it again. Probably either tomorrow or Sunday. Alright, everyone? Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope to stream more Genshin again. Because a month away was good. It made me not want to, like, absolutely kill someone while playing it. Don't you judge me, girl. Okay, I have to go commit a crime. Bye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye.